Right. So that's I hope that that helps, but definitely a direct correlation between having and creating passive income and being stress free.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it's one of the things for a different reason in my case, but I appreciate what you're saying. So people that know me, I've disabled but can't use my right arm, various strokes, fallen to pieces, basically held together with tape and glue. And because England is a supportive country, there is help for disabled people. So it's not a lot, but it's enough. And when you have enough, like you say, so I'm proposing these grand, huge plans which seem unthinkable, but I think that it's just the stress of daily living, of having to,
Yes.
that makes
Yes.
people, it shrinks their brain capacity down.
Yeah.
So, go on.
Yeah, and sorry, let me add one more thing, Jonathan, because that's very important to know. People think that in order for you to relieve that stress, financial stress, right, that you actually need a lot of money. To be financially free means that you have enough money coming into your bank account to pay your bills.
Hmm.
That's it. In many occasions, that's between $500 to $1,000 a month. That's it, right? But people go and they, oh, no, 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 no. So it's actually very attainable.
Indeed. What I want to do then, on a similar sort of deep dive basis, if we go to Marissa, and we'll come to Janelle and Hannah tomorrow. So, Marissa, in a similar sort of way, when you're removing these barriers in people's minds, these blockages, what happens to them?
Wow. They honestly, they feel empowered to move forward. They trust their decisions because they know where they're coming from. They create healthy boundaries
Hmm.
with, you know, toxic people. They nurture the relationships that are good for them. So I would definitely say there's a huge transformation that it's like they remove this fear and they can step forward and they can be themselves and they're comfortable with it. And they empower themselves to say, you know what, I am going to move forward. And these are people that are successful. I'm talking, lawyers, entrepreneurs, these people work in HR. Like these are people that are very successful, like myself, right? Very, very successful on the career path, but somehow they lost that personal empowerment
Yeah.
for what they truly want in life because it goes against what the norm is. It goes against society saying, well, you have to talk to your family because they're your family, right? Or you have to have this type of job because you went to school for that, or you have to do this because that's what society tells you to do.
Mm.
And so I think it empowers them to step out and really make decisions based on their authenticity.
Do you find, wow, I'm echoing there. Do you find that, so Hannah and Junaid are different, but I think it's fair to say that Shiri, you and I are of a certain age. Do you think that it is something that that realization comes with age?
Um, I think the older people become, the more insight they have, but it's not everyone. I mean, I'm in my late 50s and hey, I'm proud of it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
healthy, I'm good, I feel good. I think there are some people my age that like to stay in that comfortable being stuck, that stagnation. They don't want to move. So I mean, I've seen people who are younger who have the mindset of wanting to change. So
Mm.
it's really an individual thing. um, I think a lot of people do come, especially people who have spent their whole life focusing on their career and family and doing for everyone else.
Hmm.
Those are the ones that kind of wake up and go, what's next? Like I'm tired,
Mm.
right? I have 10 more years till retirement, but I don't want to do this anymore. It's no longer fulfilling me. And so I think some of it does come with that, Jonathan.
So
I
look,
think it's
go on.
sorry. I thought it was interesting what Marissa said about, it's not always an age thing because although I guess I may be considered significantly younger, um, I have like come to that realization of I just can't be doing for everyone else, you know. And I think I feel that if you have a growth mindset
Hmm.
and if you're very self-aware, then that's when you notice, okay, it feels weird, but it's okay to go against the grain. Or you come to the realization that this is who I am, which is different from everyone else, and that's okay. You know, so even for myself, and I say it's weird because for myself, I do feel that way, you know. And I think I told Jonathan this one time, I was like, I feel like an octopus because an octopus
Yes.
has an octopus has like 9 brains and 3 hearts or something like that. And so I told Jonathan, I kind of feel like that because of all the little things that I do, you know. And it feels weird because everyone else around me is like doing this one thing, and you know, that's what they're focusing on. And I'm out here like juggling things and adapting, and you know, all of these different things that I'm learning are very important in business, and to a very large extent makes you indispensable.
Hmm.
And so it's interesting to see how society is constructed in a way where it sort of devalues us as a person because it makes us feel like we have to fit into a mold, and then we lose ourselves in the process. And then like 20 years from now we have to go through an entire rediscovery process when, like, I mean, these are values that we should be learning from like 5 or something.
Yeah. Okay, look, I tell you what, on that cliffhanger, we're gonna take a break and come back tomorrow. So wave goodbye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Yeah.
Well, if you must know, it's because we've noticed large quantities of benzene, ephedrine, and everyday Epsom salt have gone missing. Oh, please, we both know those are the ingredients used to make crystal meth. And I've got a pretty good idea who you've been selling it to as well.
Oh, hey, Baker, when you're done talking to your friend, I want to talk to you about that thing.